just tuned in, we're about to launch the presentation for Es-Te, and we welcome Tobias Pernkopf, who is connected to us from Berlin today. So Tobias, thank you very much for joining us. And you are in control now.
Well, Ed, thank you very much for the opportunity to present here today. I welcome everybody of the attendees also from Berlin, Germany. That's where we are located, and we consider Berlin to be the home of folding. So my name is, as mentioned, Tobias Pernkopf, and I'm the sales director for Es-Te Folding Systems. We are a manufacturer of wide format folding devices. But before we dive right into the different models and products and so on, let me start by briefly explaining the purpose of our devices, just to get everybody in here on the same page. So our products are designed to fold wide format plans and technical drawings, which are typically printed in a D size or E size format. So let's just say big. And to have them more handily and processable format, such as 8.5 by 11 or 9 by 12, small. So these drawings need to be folded down somehow, and this is where our machinery comes into play, because of course it's much easier to distribute and to archive plants when they are on a smaller scale size. And like if you have 1 or 2 or 3 plants, you can do all this by hand fairly easily. But there comes a number of plants where this is just not efficient anymore. And various companies out there do have still quite a lot of plants, just when you would think of energy, railroad, utility, architects, construction, and so on. So there are many fields where plants and paper are still in play, and well, we hope for a considerable time this will stay this way. So, and when you reach this number of plants where you just cannot efficiently handle them just folding by hand anymore, our folders provide a dramatic improvement of your efficiency with the folding task. So there are various shapes and sizes of folding devices, depending on the volume and the budget a company has available. And the most sophisticated folders, they are directly attached to the printer as an add-on, one could say. And the prints are directly received from the printer and automatically folded. So you already get the finished fold package out of the system without any human involvement. This is, of course, top of the line for professionalism and efficiency. But of course, they're also the most expensive devices. So that's why they are mostly to be found in the high industry sectors. And today, I rather like to focus on the smaller category group of devices, which are so-called offline devices. I don't know if you can see, I hope you can see my website here, and there we also have the differentiation of offline folding systems and online folding systems. And as I said, I would like to focus on these offline systems today, as they are also quite charming, not being so complex, and but still providing a great help with the daunting folding task, and to make it much more efficient than just to fold by hand. So, and I like to present you all of these machineries and this technology through our website and newly released product videos. So without further ado, let's get started. So, and before we get to the product videos, there's also a company image video of ourselves right here available on the website, and I'd like to play it real quick just to give you an impression, a glimpse how big we are, what we do, and how it looks like. So let's go.
Tobias, remember to turn on the sound for
I'm
your
just
video.
yes, I'm
Okay.
looking for the sound.
Okay.
There we are.
We got it.
We got it. Thank you. So as you can see, this is one facility we have here in Berlin, and there are no other
Tobias, we turn yourself back on now. We can't hear you talking. We still can't hear you. I think that maybe the sound of the video turned your own sound off. Tobias, I think it's on your end because it shows on our end that you are not muted on Zoom.
yeah, no, maybe now.
Now we have it. Now we have it. Yes.
I'm so sorry. This is just a technical difficulty here.
No problem. No problem.
But you could see the video.
Tobias,
no?
let me mention also, if you are able to make a full screen of the video, it will be bigger on the Zoom screen.
That is a very good advice. I will take care of that with the next videos I'm about to play here now. Yes.
Great. Thank you.
Because now I would like to start with the product and just to show you the entry level machine, the Es-Te Fold 3000, which is a nice and handy offline folder, and we call it the welcome machine because it is the welcome product to the world of automatic folding. So let's get started right here and use Ed's advice and put it in full screen. Can you hear, no?
Yes, we can hear it. Thank you.
Perfect. Yeah, this is a simple two-step device, but you got a tablet on top. Just take your plan, feed it in, it comes out fan folded. This is the mechanism we're using on all our machines. Comes out fan folded, you take it again, feed it again for the cross. Nice and neatly, 8.5 by 11 or 9 by 12, whatever you like. The table can easily be tilted down. There's also a wide version of the machine for extra wide plants. process long foldings, to have small packages. Optional feature here. So this was the entry-level machine, Es-Te 3000. And yes, this is of course one of the most selling machine, just because it is not such a big investment. Now we come to the next bigger machine, which is the Es-Te 3010, is what we call it. It does the fan and the crossfold in one step, in one pass already. So you don't have to touch the fan folded document again before inserting it as on a 3000. Again, same touch display. But here the plants already come fully finished out of the machine. It also offers a wide variety of customized fold styles, and you can do a lot with the machine. So it goes in, same fan fold principle. Then it goes directly to the crossfold unit, and it's crossfolded. Comes out, finished. Fancy animation in the end here, but I think it's I like them videos a lot. So, and this is the top of the line product, the Es-Te 6010. This is the most sophisticated offline folding device you can purchase for money at this time. And I'd say let's get right into it and also play the clip. Again, also you feed it only one time. Plant is being fed and cross-folded, and it's also being a tab applicated to it. So you can bind it into a binder already. You will see in a second what I mean. See the little plastic strip, the holes inside. This is for filing purposes. And this makes this the biggest machine. There's a tab roll where you have to exchange it. Different type of tabs we're offering. And they also have the nice benefit. You can look at a plan without taking it out of the binder. Then just fold it back in. So this is the range of our offline products, and I'm very happy I could show this to you. And yeah, what also I wanted to inform you about that in the US we cooperate with this company, Large Document Solutions. They're located close to Denver in Sentinel, and they have installations, as you can see here, all over the United States, and lots of experience, not just with folders, but also with stackers and printers, of course. So Large Document Solutions would be our distributor for the US. So if you are interested, and they could give you like the best local conditions, and because logistics is not getting easier at this time, but there you would get all information regarding local conditions and support in the US. Maybe lastly, I'd like to just show you that we also have a YouTube channel here where we present certain videos, online machines with different printers, for example, and yeah, more videos may be found here. And that is basically all I wanted to let you know about. Folding is still more frequently used here in Europe, we see. In the US, rolling is still in place in some destinations, and we of course think this is not the most economical way to storage prints and archive them. So we think folding would be the better solution here, and we're trying to get this message across the pond. This would be all from my side, Ed. I don't know if I run a little fast here.
That's okay. Thank you very much, Tobias. Excellent presentation.
Thank you.
Attendees, as before, if you have questions, please use your Q&A tab. But I would like to ask Tobias a quick question. So in the United States, what types of businesses have you observed are using folding machines instead of rolling? Because as you mentioned, rolling is still by far predominant here, but there are some industries that prefer folding, correct? Can you tell us briefly what those are?
Yes, of course. I don't know what they really did before. I just know of some places where we have folders installed. There's, for example, like a Honda manufacturing plant, I think out in California. But I don't know. But these kind of big manufacturing companies could be a typical place. Then I remember in Minneapolis there was a submarine institute. Somehow colleges also started picking it up. I sold one to the University of Michigan, and I think another one. So colleges starting to pick up on this, and of course reprographics, energy. There's also, I think the military has some. So, but I don't know if they rolled before or whatever they did before, if they had a different machine. I just know of a couple of places that we could win in the US, and unfortunately there are not so many yet. But I hope they will. There will be more soon.
Now, Tobias, if a APDSP member who is a equipment dealer, which many of them are, wanted to place a folder at a manufacturer or some other location, meaning they want to resell the yes. folder, would they contact our Large Document Solutions, the distributor, or contact you directly, or how does that work?
Yes, so Large Document Solutions would usually be like the first address you go to, and you see, because there's just the experience, and it's a niche market, you know. It's so if you believe there could be a broader cooperation, so not just one single unit, but like more of a business case, then of course we could also think about building you up as another distributor in the US. But if it's just one device in the beginning, it's probably all sites are best served. This is our experience if we go through an accomplished distributor first.
Okay, that makes sense. I think that it's probable that our members would have onesie or twosie here and there to place, as opposed to becoming full-on dealers, but that's good to know.
whenever there's just interest, or you see a customer who's fussing about the folding, help them, help them out with the folding device. And how and through which route we get it there is only secondary in my belief.
Yeah, right. And I think that members who have clients who fold obviously might be interested in investing in a folder to use in their own reprographics shop, so that for that particular client, instead of giving them rolled prints, they could give them folded prints. So if they have a client, for example, who is headquartered in Europe and needs to create prints that ultimately are used in Europe or used by European engineers or something here in the United States, then having a folder on their floor would make sense.
Yes, of course. And what I also always like to say is, these architects, and they put so much effort in the content of the print, and then they don't mind where it's printed and where it's folded and how it looks like. But this is just part of the total package. We believe that it's also needs to have a certain shape and form to.
Right. As I think you showed in one of your videos, Tobias, a folded print with a properly attached tab can be put into a binder and then still unfolded as if it was unattached. That way it keeps everything neatly together and easily accessible, whereas the rolled prints obviously are all tucked in together. It's a matter of culture, I think, in that the United States, the AEC industry is used to rolling and hasn't yet learned the advantages, the pros and cons, at least, of folding.
Yeah, but I have the feeling that it's the tide is turning.
That's good to hear.
So. Well,
what gives you that feeling?
Well, just as the sales growing, like all over the country, east, west, north, south. So it's getting more interest. We see Canada, we see Mexico. As you said, it's a cultural thing, and maybe it just takes time to this machinery. Also here in Europe, it's not so old, so it's not like, digital printing is like not so old. You cannot have 100-year company or something, because this printing technology is just not that old. So maybe it'll just take some time, and every day.
That's good to hear. It's good to hear. Great. Well, Tobias, thank you again for your participation today and for being a member of the association. We appreciate your support, and we hope that we can sell some more folders for you among our members. So.
Yeah, that'd be great. Of course. Thank you, Ed,
great.
for the platform and for your steady service through the years. And we're very thankful to be a member of this association.